I'm going to show you how to set up a neat looking pie chart with this spreadsheet. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this guy right here. So I'll just click on and delete. And we've got Jane Smith's monthly budget. So we've added gross income up here, and then we went ahead and just titled it monthly budget. So up in here I can change this, and it won't change any of this, but of course I can change the housing to 1500, and it'll change this right up here. So I'll hit Control Z. Control Z is a neat little undo button. So now what I'm going to do is highlight all of this information here, and I want to make a pie chart. So what I'm going to do is highlight that. Again, I don't have, I just have the housing down to this. So I've got A3 to B17. That's my range. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click on the Explore button. It's kind of hidden down there. And when I click on the Explore button, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff that comes up. It tells me the sum is 4507.50, which matches this. There it gives me average of this column of what I've selected, the minimum and the maximum. And it is accurate. There's 20 right there. So pretty neat the way that works. We can do a whole bunch of things here. I can do some different formatting items, or it actually gives me a preview of that too, which is neat. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and it says analysis. Okay, and you see there's a pie chart. So if I mouse over this, it says housing, entertainment, savings, and those items. So like for savings is 468.50. I went ahead and made a little formula that takes 10% of whatever I have here, which puts it there. So that's how that matches up. All right, so I'm going to hit this button right here, which says Insert Chart, and you see it'll magically appear right here. Now I can move this around, I can resize it, I can really do anything I want with it, and just set it right there. So we'll get rid of this Explore button, or the window, and then when we come over here, I can play around with these numbers. So let's say out of my total budget, or expenses I should say, I go ahead and change housing to 1500. Watch what happens when I hit enter. All of this adjusts. So now 37.4% of my expenses and my budget is housing. I still have entertainment as 5%, so I can change these numbers. Let's go down to entertainment. Let's say I spend 175, hit enter, and you see that changes a little bit to 4.4. I can play with all of these numbers, and you can see that that automatically adjusts everything. So instead of recreating the chart, the pie chart, it actually automatically syncs them and links them together, which is very nice. So change this to 300. Now all of a sudden I'm spending a lot more on dining out. Let's change that to $50, and you can see that changes. So the general rule of thumb, just as note, 30% is about the max you want to spend on your housing. So that would be a little hefty. So let's bring it down to 800. That's better there. So I can just keep playing with numbers. 1,000, 1,200. Well, so I can afford about 1,200 in housing per month for just my my mortgage. So just a little side note there. That is how you create a pie chart from your data.